What's going on, guys? Ready for a cold start? Alright, so first of all, guys, I would like to apologize because I do not have a proper mic set up yet. So there may be or there will be a lot of wind noises during the ride. So please bear with me until I sort the mic out. Alright? Thank you. And enjoy the ride today. We're going to somewhere that is closer to the inner city. So let's hit it. I don't know if you noticed the check engine light or not. That's why I shut off the bike, hoping that it will go away after the quick restart. But unfortunately it didn't. I'm not going to be too worried about it because this happened before as well. And later on in the video, after I arrived at where we're supposed to go today, the engine light is gone after I shut it off and turn it on later on. So all good. Don't worry about it. Which is actually one of the most hectic bridges in Melbourne, especially during peak hours. Yeah, I hate this bridge a lot. Although I hate this bridge, it does has one of the nicest views you can have while crossing the bridge. As you can see on my left, you can see the city right on top of this bridge, but unfortunately because of those fencing, you can't really see like an unobstructed view of it. And there's actually a very sad story behind the reason of the fencing, because some accident happened a few years ago where a parent threw his or her child off the bridge, and I think the child ended up passing away. So yeah, that's that. And we are now off the bridge, and as you can see before me again, you can have a view of the city. got off the Kingsway and now we are coming to the most confusing and the busiest, well, one of the most confusing and the busiest intersections in Melbourne. Because we're trying to go to South Melbourne and we have to pass through these intersections. So if you haven't driven or ridden past here before, if you're not familiar with how these intersections run or which lane to go on, I would advise you not to ride without navigation, or just try to get yourself familiarized with the intersections first. And now before me you will see the infamous Montague Street Bridge. And why is it so famous? I'll put a link down the description below and you can check it out. If you ever are driving a van or a mini truck or truck, please be careful when you're passing by, alright? And now we have come to this intersection on Montague Street. And to the right, I would like to draw your attention to a special place, which is a massage place. I don't know what kind of service do they offer there because I've never been. I'm curious, I've never been. Feel free to drop by and check it out yourself. And we are right now in the suburbs of South Melbourne. So there are a few suburbs here. South Melbourne followed by Middle Park, Albert Park, or vice versa. But regardless, the suburbs here to me are one of the best. It's calm, it's peaceful, the houses are nice, the neighborhood feels good, it has a good vibe to it. I don't know if you feel or think the same, but you can come explore this area whenever you're free. Thanks for appreciating the bike, bros. We are now entering the Albert Park itself, and this is also where the Grand Prix, the F1, is held annually. So there's also like a sports center, as you can see ahead of me to the right. You can do pretty much a lot of different kinds of sports here. Basketball, badminton, swimming, football. I don't know if they're football or not, but table tennis. Yeah, so come check it out here if you're looking for some exercising and you live in the city. And just right next to it, a bit to my right here, and there's driving range, yeah, so you can come here for your golfing driving range as well. And up ahead we are now coming to the F1 pit stops. It seems like it's going through some renovation. I'm not sure for what purpose, but yeah. And these buildings are not on the left here. They are not just being used for the Grand Prix only. At the times when, any other times when there's no Grand Prix, actually, as far as I know, it is being used as a sporting facility as well, where you can play futsal. I don't know if they play any other sports here or not, but I played futsal here before. As you can see, there are also many open spaces or fields out here, so you can pretty much do many different kinds of activities here. Yeah, and there are also a lot of barbecue pits to my left, where you can just, well, it's like first come, first serve, so you can come here and have a barbecue with your friends and family. And of course, the view here is amazing, as you can see, which I will show you as I turn left here. Basically, a huge lake, which is the Albert Park Lake on the left. So, lake to the left, city or South Melbourne to the right. So if you live in South Melbourne, apartment overlooking this Albert Park and the lake, this is the kind of view you'll wake up to every day. And such weather, a lot of people out and about, as you can also see, many people running, cycling, and even there are a lot of cars. I don't know about other people, but for me and myself, I tend to take a detour if I'm ever passing by, just to come in here and then go back out again. And of course, this is the view that you can have here, right here in Albert Park, of nature and city at the same time. And it's pretty chill here, especially such a good weather day. All right, time to head back home. And forgot to tell you, actually, right across the street where I just parked is also like a mini golf place. So if you are into golfing and you want somewhere close to the city, you can also come here as well. Alright, time to head back home. But before that, we will take a detour to another place just right around the corner as well. Enough talking. I hope you enjoy the views, guys. Alright, that's the mini golf course to the right hand side that you can, if you can see now. So we're now actually heading to the beaches or the shoreline area. It's actually like 5 minutes or less driving distance from the Albert Park. We've now arrived in the Albert Park / Middle Park beaches, and that is to the right hand side. So that's why I love the South Melbourne, Albert Park, Middle Park or St Kilda area, because to the left hand side it's like a residential and commercial areas, so where you can get all your daily life necessities and etc. And if you ever need to go to the beach or if you want to chill something, it's just within a very close distance right at the door. So it's like one side the city or urban area, and the other side is just beaches, the shorefront. So it's a very good area, as you can see. So we're not just gonna keep riding all the way down, because if that's the case, I would have arrived at the end of Victoria. So we're gonna take a U-turn here. All the way down, we will leave it for another day, another ride. So a U-turn here and heading back home. The beach is to your left, and you can come here during hot summer day, but do bear in mind that these beaches, it get very busy and very crowded. So unless you don't mind the crowd, it would be better for you to find somewhere that is more secluded, which tends to be the beaches that is further away from Melbourne. And now we are actually entering Port Melbourne. As I keep riding forward, I arrive at this Port Melbourne area, which is like a luxury, wealthy living community. Apparently some people said that the housing here is like American inspired. I don't know. Take a look to the right and you decide for yourself. Is it American looking or not? I don't know. You be the judge of it. This here is like the end of Port Melbourne, and this would be the last beach on this side before we go on the Westgate Bridge, and I think the beach is called Sandwich Beach. Correct me if I'm wrong. And as far as I remember, I think this beach is a little bit less busy and crowded compared to the beaches that I showed you earlier. So maybe this is another option that you can consider. But again, I could be wrong. You can come and check it out in the upcoming summer month. I was thinking maybe it's because it's less accessible by public transport. Because in order to come here, you have to drive or ride or by bus. There's no trams that can bring you here. Okay, another intersection that is one of the busiest in Melbourne. So if you're ever gonna come here during peak hours, good luck to you. So this is the intersection that I have to go through if I go from the southeast to my place. To mention earlier, that was the Todd Road to Westgate Bridge intersection, and that's why right after that turn we are now on the Westgate Bridge heading to the west, and pretty much I'm almost home. Alright guys, I'm home. So if you enjoyed the ride and the video so far, don't forget to thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next ride. Hopefully through me I can help you to experience all the different places of Melbourne, and see you again next time. Peace.